Hi, my name is Paul Henry and I'm a property investor. Welcome to this short video where I want to show you how using leverage to purchase properties can give you 15 times more return than a normal everyday investor gets. And I'll also show you two strategies that I will call my 2Ps, which we need to leverage to get maximum returns. So, what is the first P? Let's start with pounds. We need to leverage our pounds. Now, some of you may say, I get this, I know this, but please bear with me, as some of you watching this may not, and there is some really great content to come. So we're going to take the normal investor who inherits, say, £100,000. Often people will go out and spend that £100,000 and buy a house for cash. They rent that house out and get the rental income. So when the market goes up 10%, the house goes up £10,000. So you now have £10,000 of equity growth. Now, if you want to leverage your cash, the simplest way is to get mortgage finance. Let's say we get a mortgage of 75% of the value of the property. Now, some people may say, oh, it's too risky, I should pay off my debts, but there is bad debts and there is good debt. So we are going to use a bank's money, and because of that, we are going to get better results. Let me show you how. So let's assume that with our £100,000, we can put down 4 deposits of £25,000 each. So we get to buy 4 houses instead of just 1. I know there are other costs, solicitors, stamp duty, survey, but for simplicity, I've just left these out for now. So we get to buy 4 houses instead of 1. So when the market goes up 10%, we have 4 houses going up in value instead of 1. So we have £40,000 of equity growth. So even though the market went up only 10%, we have 40% return on equity growth. Now, the really nice thing is that you can go back to the bank, provided you put your rents up, say 3 to 5% every year, and ask for a further advance or remortgage to get further funds up to 75% of the new value. Now that will take the mortgage up to £82,500 per property, or in other words, you are raising £7,500 per property times the 4 properties, which means you will raise in total £30,000. So you now have £30,000 back in your pocket, or you have the deposit to purchase your 5th property. So we are leveraging the first P, which is our pounds. We are getting financial leverage in property. What I want to get you to think about is leveraging the price we are going to purchase a property for. Let's imagine I was negotiating 20% discount every time. So these £100,000 houses, we now get to buy them for £80,000, a skill I will be talking about in one of my future videos. So even though they would sell on the open market for £100,000, we are doing the job to make sure we can buy them at £80,000. So we are now buying our £100,000 houses for £80,000. Now, because we are only paying £80,000 for them, the 25% deposit is only £20,000, which allows us to buy 5 houses instead of 4, as in the previous example, or 1 house like the cash buyer. So we now have 5 houses with an open market value of £100,000, bought for £80,000 with mortgages of £60,000. So when the market goes up 10%, our £100,000 houses become £110,000 houses, as shown on the right hand side. Now this gives us £50,000 equity growth. And because discounts of £20,000 on each property was negotiated, we get £100,000 of equity from the discounts. So, although the market has only gone up 10%, we have made £150,000 of equity growth, 15 times more than the cash buyer, and we only invested £100,000. And more excitingly, if we remortgage this, we can get a new mortgage up to £82,500 on each property, and with the existing mortgages only being £60,000, that is £22,500 raised per property times the 5 properties, which is £112,500 of equity released. So by following 2 simple strategies, you have invested £100,000, and by leveraging your pound and leveraging the price, you have got all of your £100,000 investment back out, even though the market only went up 10%. And off you go, and you can do it all again. A phenomenal position to be in. Take all your money out, pay yourself back, and have 5 properties you would never have had in the first place. Isn't that fantastic? I hope you've enjoyed my video showing you how to use leverage to buy properties. If you did, please like my video and subscribe to my channel using the link below, and then share with your contacts. And if you know anybody who would like a superb and safe return on their investment, please contact me through any of the media channels below. I will see you on my next video, where I'll be talking about the rules I use to purchase world-class rental investment properties. Invest with knowledge, invest with confidence, and create financial freedom. I'll see you soon. Thank you.